Did you ever wonder if that creeping sense of unease in the bedroom after turning 60 might be more than just a natural part of aging? A silent alarm your body is sounding that you can't ignore? As men enter their golden years, the narrative often shifts toward accepting diminished intimacy as an inevitable fade, but the truth is far more intriguing and hopeful than that tired old story. Science, backed by insights from the Journal of Sexual Medicine, reveals that up to 40% of men over 60 grapple with erectile dysfunction. Yet this isn't merely a consequence of time passing. It's a complex signal woven from threads of poor circulation, hormonal ebbs, and lifestyle choices that have quietly taken root. Imagine the impact: a decline that affects not just your physical performance, but the very essence of your confidence, casting shadows over relationships and self-worth that you might not even realize until it's pointed out. Dr. Barbara, a beacon of holistic health wisdom, points to a startling connection. Over 50% of seniors face cardiovascular challenges like high cholesterol or aging arteries, conditions that choke the robust blood supply needed for a firm erection, according to the American Heart Association. This isn't just about the bedroom. It's a wake-up call that your body is craving a revival, a chance to reclaim the vigor you thought was lost to the years. The good news? Your body is remarkably resilient, capable of bouncing back with the right approach, and that approach isn't hidden in a pharmacy aisle. It's rooted in a holistic strategy that blends nutrition, movement, and mindset. Picture this: every step you take toward better health could rekindle that spark, turning a challenge into an opportunity to reconnect with your partner and yourself. This journey begins with understanding that the decline isn't your destiny, and the tools to fight back are within your grasp, waiting to be unlocked through the power of daily choices. So, as we peel back the layers of this often overlooked issue, let's dive into how the very first meal of your day can set the stage for a transformation that echoes far beyond the morning hours, proving that age is just a number when you know how to harness nature's gifts. Have you ever considered that the secret to reigniting your bedroom confidence might be hiding in the very first meal of your day? A silent force you've been overlooking for years. As men over 60 navigate the challenges of waning vitality, the breakfast table becomes an unexpected battlefield where health and intimacy are won or lost, a revelation that might catch you by surprise. Dr. Laura, with her 30-plus years of urological expertise, has uncovered a truth that transforms the mundane into the miraculous. The foods you choose each morning can dramatically influence blood flow, pelvic muscle strength, and even your sense of self-assurance in intimate moments. Imagine starting your day with a plate that not only fuels your body, but also restores circulation to those critical lower regions. A process backed by research from the National Institutes of Health showing that improved dietary habits can enhance erectile function by up to 35% in older men. Whole eggs, for instance, emerge as nature's hidden champions, their golden yolks brimming with vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and leucine, nutrients that repair deep pelvic floor muscles, the unsung heroes that support erections and urinary control. Picture patient Richard, 67, who hadn't experienced morning wood in over 2 years. Within 4 weeks of adding 2 boiled eggs to his breakfast, he called Dr. Laura in disbelief, exclaiming, "I woke up like I was 40 again," a testament to the power of timing and nutrition. Then there's oats with chia seeds, a duo that cleanses aging arteries with beta-glucan, a fiber that sweeps away cholesterol buildup, while omega-3 fatty acids from chia relax blood vessels, boosting flow to the groin. A transformation Henry felt as his legs lightened and intimacy revived within a month. Watermelon, often dismissed as a summer treat, unleashes citrulline, an amino acid that mirrors the effects of erectile dysfunction medications by increasing nitric oxide, with patients like Bill noticing sensitivity improvements in just a week. And don't overlook steamed sweet potatoes with Celtic salt, their complex carbohydrates providing steady energy, while the salt's 80-plus minerals stabilize blood pressure and nerve function, as Thomas discovered when his numb legs felt lighter after 3 days. These foods aren't just meals. They're a morning ritual that sets a rhythm of vitality, proving that what you eat can turn the tide on age-related decline. The science is clear. A nutrient-rich breakfast, timed right, preferably within the first hour of waking, can interrupt the cycle of stagnation, delivering oxygen and strength where it matters most. So why not experiment tomorrow with a boiled egg or a warm bowl of oats and feel the difference a mindful start can make, laying the foundation for a day where confidence reigns supreme? What if the key to unlocking bedroom confidence after 60 lies not just in your plate, but in the simple act of moving your body? A secret weapon you might have forgotten in the comfort of your chair? As men age, the body's machinery can slow, with circulation dwindling and pelvic muscles weakening, casting a shadow over intimacy that feels all too familiar. Yet, science offers a beacon of hope, and Dr. Barbara, with her holistic wisdom, champions movement as a transformative force. Research from the British Journal of Urology International reveals that regular aerobic exercise, like brisk walking for just 30 minutes a day, can improve erectile function by up to 27% in men over 60, thanks to enhanced blood flow and cardiovascular health. Imagine the power of a morning stroll, oxygen pumping through your arteries, revitalizing the very regions that define your masculinity. Kegel exercises, often overlooked, strengthen the pelvic floor, those deep muscles that support erections and bladder control, with studies showing that 8 weeks of daily practice can increase erection firmness by 15%, according to the Journal of Men's Health. Picture yourself standing taller, feeling a renewed sense of control, as these subtle contractions work their magic. Patient John, whose marriage rekindled after opening up about erectile dysfunction, found that adding light yoga not only eased his anxiety but also boosted his stamina, a change his wife celebrated as their bond deepened. The beauty lies in the simplicity. No gym membership required. Just a walk around the block or a few targeted squeezes while watching television can shift the tide. Movement also combats stress, a silent thief that raises cortisol levels and constricts blood vessels, with the American Psychological Association noting that 30 minutes of exercise can reduce stress hormones by up to 40%, paving the way for better intimacy. Whether it's a swim, a dance with your partner, or a stretch in the sunlight, each step sends a message to your body. You're still alive, still capable. So, lace up your shoes tomorrow morning, or try 5 Kegels while brushing your teeth, and feel how motion becomes a bridge to confidence, proving that age is no match for a body in motion. Could the real barrier to your bedroom confidence after 60 be lurking not in your body, but in the quiet corners of your mind? A hidden obstacle you've yet to conquer? As men age, the interplay between mental health and intimacy becomes a powerful, often underestimated force, shaping experiences in ways that might surprise you. Dr. Barbara, with her compassionate insight, reveals that anxiety is a major culprit behind erectile dysfunction, with the International Society for Sexual Medicine estimating that psychological factors contribute to 40% of erectile dysfunction cases in older men. Imagine the stress of a long day, finances, family, or the fear of underperforming, triggering a surge of cortisol, a hormone that tightens blood vessels and dims arousal, a silent thief stealing your confidence. This mental fog can turn intimacy into a challenge, where self-doubt whispers that you're no longer desired, a narrative that patient John once carried until he broke the silence with his wife. The turning point came when he shared his fears, and her support, paired with deep breathing exercises, melted away the tension, restoring their connection. A transformation backed by research showing that mindfulness can reduce anxiety by 35% in just 8 weeks, per a study in the Journal of Clinical Psychology. Picture yourself practicing 5 minutes of slow, intentional breaths each evening, feeling the weight lift as your mind clears, preparing you for closeness. Communication is another key, with the American Psychological Association noting that open dialogue with a partner can enhance relationship satisfaction by 20%, turning vulnerability into strength. Try a simple conversation over dinner. Share a worry, invite their input, and watch how trust rebuilds, easing the pressure that once loomed large. Meditation, too, offers a sanctuary, A Harvard study found that 10 minutes daily can lower cortisol levels by 25%, sharpening focus and reigniting desire. Whether it's a quiet moment with guided audio or a walk in nature, these mental tools weave a tapestry of resilience, proving that a calm mind is the bedrock of intimate success. So tonight, take a deep breath, reach for your partner's hand, and let your mind lead the way to a revitalized you. What if the fading spark in your intimate life after 60 isn't just about effort, but a subtle hormonal shift you've never considered? A hidden force quietly reshaping your confidence? As men age, the body undergoes a natural evolution, and testosterone, the hormone often dubbed the elixir of masculinity, begins to wane, dropping about 1% per year after age 30, according to the Endocrine Society. By 60, this decline can leave you feeling less driven, with libido and erection quality softening, a change that might feel like a personal betrayal. Dr. Mohit Kaur, with his 30-plus years in urology, sheds light on this silent driver, noting that low testosterone affects not just sexual performance, but mood, energy, and even muscle strength. With studies from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showing that 20% of men over 60 have clinically low levels. Yet hope emerges from nature's pharmacy. Foods and vitamins can nudge this balance back. Whole eggs, rich in vitamin D, support testosterone production, with research indicating that men with sufficient vitamin D levels have up to 25% higher testosterone than those deficient. A boost patient Richard felt when his morning wood returned. Watermelon citrulline, converting to L-arginine, enhances nitric oxide, which complements testosterone's effects on blood flow, a synergy Bill experienced as sensitivity improved in a week. Even oats with chia seeds packed with magnesium stabilize hormones, with a 2011 study in biological trace element research linking optimal magnesium to a 15% testosterone increase in older men. Lifestyle plays a role too. Regular exercise, like the 30-minute walks Dr. Barbara advocates, can raise testosterone by 10%, per the American Journal of Men's Health, while 7 to 8 hours of sleep, as she recommends, allows the body to produce up to 15% more during deep rest. Picture yourself adding a boiled egg to your breakfast, taking a brisk walk, and ensuring a restful night. Each choice weaving a hormonal harmony that reignites desire. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring the man you are, using science to reclaim a vitality that echoes through your relationships. So, tonight, consider a small step, perhaps a walk under the stars, and feel how your body responds to this natural tune-up. What if the secret to reclaiming your bedroom confidence after 60 lies not in the daylight hours, but in the quiet embrace of a good night's sleep? A restorative force you might be overlooking? As men age, the quality of rest becomes a hidden pillar of vitality, with the National Sleep Foundation reporting that over 50% of men over 60 experience sleep disturbances, from frequent waking to shallow rest, which can sap energy and intimacy. Dr. Mohit Kaur, with his decades of urological insight, uncovers a startling link. Poor sleep disrupts testosterone production, reducing levels by up to 15% when sleep dips below 6 hours, according to a study in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Imagine the ripple effect. Less testosterone dulls libido, weakens erections, and dims the confidence that fuels closeness with your partner. Yet the solution might be simpler than you think. Regular sexual activity, including masturbation, triggers a release of oxytocin and prolactin during orgasm, chemicals that lower cortisol and usher in deep sleep, with research from the Archives of Sexual Behavior showing a 30% improvement in sleep quality among older adults who maintain this habit. Picture patient Thomas, 70 years old, who found his numb legs and groggy mornings transformed after 3 days of a morning sweet potato routine, part of a lifestyle that included better rest, hinting at sleep's role in recovery. To harness this ally, aim for 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, creating a dark, cool bedroom free of screens, as blue light from devices can suppress melatonin by up to 50%, per Harvard Medical School. A pre-bed ritual, perhaps a warm bath or gentle stretching, can signal your body to unwind, reducing the time to fall asleep by 20 minutes, according to the Sleep Research Society. For those struggling, a consistent schedule, even on weekends, aligns your circadian rhythm, boosting testosterone production during deep sleep phases. Sleep isn't just rest. It's a nightly rejuvenation that restores blood flow, sharpens focus, and rekindles the passion you thought was fading. So, tonight, dim the lights, set a sleep goal, and let your body heal, paving the way for a morning where confidence shines through. Could the key to unlocking your bedroom confidence after 60 be found not just within yourself, but in the tender alliance you share with your partner? A bond that might hold the magic to reignite your spark? As men age, the challenges of intimacy often extend beyond the physical, weaving into the emotional fabric of relationships, where silence can become a barrier thicker than any medical condition. Dr. Barbara, with her holistic perspective, illuminates this truth. Open communication can enhance relationship satisfaction by 20%, according to the American Psychological Association, turning vulnerability into a strength that revitalizes closeness. Imagine patient John, whose years of avoiding intimacy due to erectile dysfunction melted away when he confided in his wife. Her support, paired with lifestyle changes, restored not just his confidence but their marriage's spark, a story echoed in the Journal of Sexual Medicine. The science is clear. Stress and anxiety, which affect 40% of erectile dysfunction cases in older men per the International Society for Sexual Medicine, can be eased through shared understanding, reducing cortisol levels by up to 35% with mindful dialogue, as noted in a Journal of Clinical Psychology study. Picture a quiet evening where you share a concern, perhaps over a cup of tea, inviting your partner to join your journey, transforming tension into trust. This isn't about perfection. It's about presence, where a simple touch or a shared laugh can lower blood pressure by 10%, per the American Heart Association, fostering an environment where intimacy thrives. Couples who engage in joint activities, like a 15-minute walk or a cooking session with heart-healthy foods like spinach, report a 15% increase in emotional connection, according to a 2019 study in the Journal of Marriage and Family. For those flying solo, self-reflection through journaling can mirror this effect, boosting self-esteem by 20%, per the Journal of Positive Psychology. This partnership, whether with a loved one or yourself, becomes a dance of mutual support, where every step forward strengthens the foundation of your intimate life. So, tomorrow, reach out, share a moment, plan a walk, or pen a thought, and watch how this alliance becomes the heartbeat of your renewed confidence. What if the boost your bedroom confidence needs after 60 could come from a natural supplement hiding in plain sight? A potent ally you might already have at your fingertips. As men age, the body's ability to maintain optimal levels of key nutrients wanes, with the Journal of Gerontology reporting that over 30% of men over 60 have insufficient vitamin D, a deficiency that can sap testosterone in circulation by up to 20%, according to the Endocrine Society. Dr. Catherine Rocker, with her 20-plus years of men's health expertise, unveils how targeted supplements can bridge this gap, turning the tide on fading vitality. Vitamin C, often overlooked, powers collagen production to keep blood vessels flexible, with a 2018 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showing a 50% improvement in blood flow for men supplementing with 500 to 1,000 milligrams daily. Imagine patient Robert, 67, whose energy and intimacy with his wife Margaret returned after 3 months of this regimen. Zinc, critical for testosterone, sees absorption drop to 17% in older men per biological trace element research. But a 15 to 30 milligram dose of zinc citrate, as Michael, 63, discovered, lifted his stamina and confidence within 8 weeks. Magnesium, the master mineral, supports muscle relaxation and hormone balance, with a 2011 study in biological trace element research linking 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate to a 15% testosterone boost. David, 65, felt his cramps vanish and vitality soar after 6 weeks. These supplements work best in synergy. A 2017 study in nutrients found that combining vitamin D, vitamin B12, and vitamin E can enhance erectile function by 25% in older men. A ripple effect. Walter, 68, experienced when his energy surged. To maximize benefits, take vitamin C with meals to stabilize absorption, zinc before bed on an empty stomach, and magnesium with dinner to ease tension. Avoid cheap forms like zinc oxide, which offers only 5 to 15% absorption. Picture adding a daily dose to your routine, perhaps with a morning egg or evening almonds, and feeling a renewed vigor that echoes into your intimate moments. This natural edge isn't a quick fix. It's a steady investment in your body's resilience, proving that age can't dim your spark when you fuel it right. What if the biggest thief of your bedroom confidence after 60 isn't age, but a sneaky habit you've let slide under the radar, quietly eroding your vitality without you even noticing? As men enter their later years, lifestyle choices can cast long shadows over intimate health, with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reporting that over 60% of adults over 60 have at least one chronic condition, often fueled by poor diet or inactivity, that hampers circulation and hormone balance. Dr. Barbara, with her holistic lens, warns that excess sugar and unhealthy fats, common in processed snacks, trigger inflammation that stiffens arteries, reducing blood flow by up to 40%, according to a 2020 study in Circulation. Imagine patient Gerald, 74, who poured money into supplements but saw no change until he swapped sugary cereals for whole foods. His energy and confidence returned within a month, a shift echoed in the Journal of Nutrition. Smoking, too, is a culprit, with the American Heart Association linking it to a 25% higher risk of erectile dysfunction due to vascular damage, a habit that can be reversed with cessation, improving flow within 3 months. Alcohol, while a social staple, can disrupt sleep and testosterone production by 15% if overindulged, per the alcohol research and current reviews. But limiting intake to 1 drink daily can restore balance, as John found when his intimacy rekindled. Sedentary habits are another silent enemy. A study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine shows that sitting over 6 hours daily reduces testosterone by 10%. But 30 minutes of movement can counteract this, boosting mood and performance. Picture trading that extra television hour for a walk, or swapping a donut for a handful of almonds. Small swaps that cut inflammation and enhance nitric oxide, the molecule that opens blood vessels. The key is consistency. Start by identifying one habit to ditch tomorrow, perhaps that late-night drink or morning pastry, and replace it with a healthier choice. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress, clearing the debris from your body's engine so it hums with confidence once more, proving that breaking bad habits is the first step to reclaiming your intimate life. What if the ultimate secret to bedroom confidence after 60 isn't a quick fix, but a lifelong embrace of your body's potential? A journey that could redefine your golden years with joy and connection? As men age, the temptation to accept decline can overshadow the possibility of renewal. Yet Dr. Mohit Kara, with his 30-plus years of urological wisdom, insists that vitality is a choice within reach. The science backs this up. A 2019 study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men over 60 who maintain an active sexual life, including self-stimulation, report a 20% higher life satisfaction, thanks to improved circulation, hormone balance, and emotional well-being. Imagine patient Thomas, 70, whose numb legs and groggy mornings turned into lightness and hope with a morning sweet potato routine. Or James, 68, whose energy surged with vitamin synergy, both stories weaving a tapestry of resilience. This isn't about reclaiming youth. It's about honoring the present, where a balanced diet, rich in eggs, oats, watermelon, and sweet potatoes, fuels blood flow, while 30 minutes of daily movement strengthens pelvic muscles, and 7 hours of sleep restores testosterone, per the American Journal of Men's Health. Open communication with your partner, as John discovered, builds trust, reducing stress by 35%, while natural supplements like vitamin C, 500 to 1,000 milligrams, and zinc, 15 to 30 milligrams, bridge nutrient gaps, enhancing performance by 25% according to nutrients. The power lies in consistency. Start with one change tomorrow, like a walk or a mindful meal, and build a rhythm that celebrates your body. Picture a life where intimacy isn't a memory, but a living bond, where every step, every bite, and every conversation weaves strength into your relationships. This is your invitation to rewrite the aging narrative, to step into a future where confidence thrives, proving that your best intimate years can still be ahead. So take that first step today, and let this journey unfold with every heartbeat. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and giving this video a like if you find this information helpful.